day. Christmas come early. Hopefully these audio levels are okay, because I have no way to check right now. I guess we'll find out after the stream's over. Hope you like the new assets. I've been working on these for too long. Considering how simple they are. That's enough of that. So we are in here, and it looks like it's working. Good lord. All right. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and get the lads on the die hunt again. Excellent. And we're not going to do MSQ. I'm going to save the story to enjoy on my own, but instead we are going to dive into the Arcadian, provided I can. Either way, that's not going to be here. That's going to be in Solution 9. So many fun new things to look at. Let's queue here as well. Before that, I do want to check a thing. As I imagine. Yes, okay. I was worried about that. So I prepared in advance. So let's just go ahead and buy all those. Let's for the exchange. The rest of these. Oof. I believe I calculated the correct number of these that I needed to make. Then I did buy some glasses too, so hopefully that hasn't thrown me off. Okay. Buy the books. Actually, I expected them to cost 1,500. I made enough so if they cost 1,500, I would have enough. So I should have more than I need. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at with the new foods and pots. Those are going to be the easier things. Someone in the chat has just reminded me. PvP armors should now be exchangeable for trinket crystals. Not that I've ever done all that much PvP to begin with, but yeah. There's a mount this time, so I missed the oppressor. So we're definitely going to be doing that again this time. Not missing the oppressor, though. Not missing the mount, rather. Okay. Dichromatic compound. Otherwise, exactly the same. Vulgarite. And that must be Beatrix's theme. That'll be nice. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The new crafting materials, including dichromatic compound. That's what we're going to need a whole boatload of later. What are we looking at for food? Makeka for like everything. Determination, vitality. Like rollback stake will be the one. Spell speed. Spell speed. Spell speed. Determination, vitality. Vitality 8196. Crit 868. Tenacity. Okay, that's the thing. It's like there's something here that I'm missing. It's very obvious. Turn the bloody stream on, your IQ goes down 20 points. Oy. So it's going to be these. Let's see. Actually found there's a place nearby me that does bubble tea. It's really good. Direct hit and determination. No, it's gonna be these, surely. Determination crit. In which case the new Dahedrite. Okay, so don't need to get new folklore books, just the new nodes. I walk past Tri-Tails. Okay. Alright, let's get our head out of that. His face lights up at the sight of you. Hey Marquis, you're just the person I wanted to see. Flight matches have yet to begun, but Nayuri and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about second necrosis. Go inside and I'll tell you what we've learned. To you, Marquis, as you may have heard, we've managed to dig up a lead regarding psychonecrosis. Diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair, after all. You'd barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. Illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We've learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, those we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. So thanks to Naomi, like Eutrope, she has a sense for electro technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh yeah, again the wrong idea. It's people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for the information on souls, you see. Enterprising young lady. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me a task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. Once I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had required from Orgenetics. Data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was full of well of psychonecrosis, being also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters, not our fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. It isn't right to leave them ignorant. Glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Madam Ward, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. I'm sure Madam and the President are one and the same person. I'm sure not. It's probably the coldest of hot takes. I'm extremely unimpressed if we reveal the secret to those you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. Or we've got at least, 6 months. No, longer than that. So I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use the feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Electro Link Pearl. She's busy, as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. I wonder if this is why the promo material showed Brute Bomber. Some are suspecting that he might be their opponent. Again. So we have yet to see the fourth contender. Preview materials showed the first three. I can't wait. What's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Stars, you're serious, aren't you? Would I be afflicted as well? Wait, what did Honeybee sound like? She had that southern belle, didn't she? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Truly, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yeah, I was so eager to prove herself, she utilized Pharaoh's souls numerous times when training, so when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with Pharaoh's souls. But knowing what I know now, I say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use Pharaoh's souls again, which means we can't frighten the Arcadian anymore. Alright then, I retire. I mean, she fortunately has the luxury of being an idol as well. Really, I was expecting you to decide so quickly. Well, I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages and never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring. It's true. But everything I was done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? PTSD song. So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed after all. I'm Honey Beloved, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Do I take her at her word? Do I think she's going to play politics? She really is something else, honey. Alright, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The brute bomber you defeat to become light heavyweight champion. Not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. Yep, all the way over to the residential sector. Alright, let's see the new sprint thing. His sprint drops off and it becomes jog. Slightly slower. Victims upon entering battle. Yeah, okay. So, Peloton is hopefully redundant now then. Essay stack, which they could well do. I don't recall seeing anything about them in patch notes. But I'm pretty sure that whatever the higher speed increasing thing takes precedent. I always carry a personal terminal with me so we can check for the illness when we arrive at the apartment. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. I'm concerned that he was a little bit obsessed with me. May well. You're all so cute, I could eat you up. He's one of the new fighters, I think. That cat a minion too, the one on the left. Yeah, that's the Corral kitten. That's the that's the one you get from Shadowbringers, I think, or Endwalker. Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. These are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Oh, little ones, come to me. That man there is Eutrope's. I mean, the champion of the Cruiserweight division. Troops X? This poses a problem. I can't reveal the truth with him here. What places are you doing here? I want to get your asses kicked. Yeah, Marquis, the unenhanced warrior, yes? Wow, why did I struggle with that word? Howling Blade, at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. Man, that second was too mean. Pleasure's all mine. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Ellen and her sisters were raised with similar values as I recall before adapting Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle, like every fighter, except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Does the reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. Both couldn't have fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We've likely carried on like that of the president of Ascension Arcadia had come and taken us in. It isn't easy being a fighter. I feel like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. When he became the brute bomber, it was as if he were reborn. Shut up, they don't need to know that. He came back. We owe everything to the Arcadia, for the president. That we do. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Marcus. So what do you want? Something you need to know. Lies. The president would never. I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid it still already shows signs of psychonecrosis. What? That's nonsense. The soul is eaten away. It loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the other symptoms of the disease. Left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until Arcadia means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough. I won't listen to your nonsense. Get out of my sight. Well, there is a possibility that the other fighters do already know about psychic necrosis. If we don't, we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Oh, and it persists. Neat. Sorry for the sound dropping out. Happens when I tap out. I need to respond to a thing. That way, this way. Ah. Okay, so rezoning removes jog. Okay. Not only you trip, but the brute bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to U-Trip, the remedy is an infusion of extremely dense soul. Why she targeted you? Yep, me and dense. Began like a house on fire. The data from Origin X seems to support this. That was only a hypothesis. Researchers believe reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment. This isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. While researching, U-Trip could only find one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. U-Trip, I know, wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. Can't help but feel she's hiding something. Hello? Ah, alright. Understood. That was Maiden. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. Best of luck with your next match, Master Marquis, and please be safe. Might get one of my FC mates joining me. be my co-tank in my static for the Savage starting next week. It's not this guy. Philemon, wasn't that the... Huh. We've been awaiting your arrival, Marquis. Let me just show you to the green room. It'll be nice to be back. Here he is at last. Now the party can truly begin. What are you wearing so I can come up with a new glamour? That's better. This dry room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. Metallic purple dye, and probably for her honestly the Vanguard outfit might do. For him, we'll see. As you'll have surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division, and I understand you've already acquainted with the champion. Oh yeah, so the fourth match is going to be a surprise again. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat. Make it the very walls of the Arcadians shake with excitement. I can't wait to hear his new commentary. It's going to be choice. Fighters in this division are characters too, eh? There's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, Cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch. You need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Dancing K. Ready are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstart Cruiserweight champions begin. Let's see the package. Like wrestling package, not... Shut up. Alright, let's take a look at your first opponent. Next opponent. The Verdant Reveler Dancing Green. Okay, so they didn't change his name. It's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs, even his Arcadian bouts. He treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. If this is his battle theme, I am in love. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might just be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show that party animal that you've got moves of your own and seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight division. AAC Cruiserweight M1, now accessible. Take a little pencil and change that to a 5. That's the only new addition. Whatever her name's is graffiti. Lights left to its side. They'll suffocate. Okay. Let's grab the new tails. I'll do that stuff later. Stand pier instead. Want to see what glams they have made available. It's safe for trophy crystals, so let's see. Okay. The Archfiend set. Well, I guess that's the only one that's not some level of gear locked. Okay. I don't know if these are new. I'm pretty sure they're not. They're archetype locked rather than individual job locks. So that might just be the Archfiend sets, the only one they brought in. Well, let's see. I believe I also saw mention of new things available for MGP, and I've got 8 million of it burning a hole in my pocket. So let's go spend some. Don't ask me why I go to the gold saucer this way, so just warping here directly. It's an old habit. Oh yes. New cards, for sure. Go to the boss from the Underkeep and Beatrix, I'm sure. Those because I need to do Shared Fates in Ultimate Fool and Elpis. And I got an Ambrose from Origenetics. Huh. Okay, well there's one. Surely dungeon. That's not enough for there to be one for the dungeon, one for the trial, and then one for every floor of the hell? Huh. I wonder if they're going to fix that. Interesting. So glad they made this interface more uniform. No entry door partition. Metallic eye patch. Okay, well, that airship mount is not from here, it seems. Oh, surely that's not a new thing from the treasure maps, is it? That'll be rough. Okay, let's see. Oh, look. It's kind of... Yeah, okay. Could see that. Cards to buy outright. Aren't any other places to buy stuff here? Is it because you have weird things? Don't have anything new. Any other vendors here? Don't play enough Mahjong to use those. Well, we can... There is a new mount for Belize. It's the one that looks like the Widowmaker, yeah. I guess if it were a treasure map thing, it would be heat. Because surely they would do the same thing that they've done in the past, where you have to get 3 MacGuffins. Surely. If that's the case, then Washbia over here should have it in their inventory. Darkness, days of darkness. Okay, so it's not a treasure dungeon thing unless it literally drops them out. Oh, you can buy the wings now. First 2. I do not have enough totems. I almost have enough for that one. Yeah, ways off of those. Is that weird airship thing the mount for M8? Weird choice considering mono wheel. Or I did think I saw that car. One similar to it. I think is also in. You don't have that. Right, you're the bike. Yeah. I could see the car being the mount for M8. Airship, I don't know. I took to calling it the Hilda Guard because it looked like it was supposed to be the Helicar from 9, so maybe that is it. So seeing the wings that you get from Beatrix. Yeah, so either it's the car or it's the airship for M8. Those seem to be the candidates. Weird. I wonder if they ever fix... Seems like they might have. Explain why I haven't seen people jumping up there in a while. Oh, there's my fellow tank. She mentioned that the ring will be a dazzling dance and the crowd is certain to be electric. So soak up the atmosphere, Marquis, and be the star of the show. Going into the new fights will be a good opportunity to see what callouts might be required. To imagine what the savage versions of the mechanics will be. Anything? Oh, did you know? Yeah, they like reorganized Beauty Finder a bit. This annoys me. Now, of course, all the Yuewata gear is outclassed, so I should desynth it and get ready for whatever comes from the Underkeep. Turn that music up. I believe they have adapted a couple of these. To make them like perpetual events. It's kind of neat. Get bloody. FC action's going. Cruiserweight M1. First opponent of your Cruiserweight campaign is to be the shameless playboy of Solution 9, Dancing Green. Looking to solve a terrible Terry perverse who engages opponents in duels of dance. Using his heightened ability to command of the dance floor. For to claim victory, you shall need more than might and magic. Indeed, you shall need a sense of rhythm. Groovy ring. You're gonna give it all to me. DAWNTRAIL AAC Cruiserweight M1. To me, it goes with my heart.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor, Dancing Green.
Party out. Dancing Green.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
So, well, that seems obvious.
Oh, will the challenger be all right? Keep up with the rhythm?
Or snap twist. Ah.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby. Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops for beats.
Oh, those are going to be huge. Yes, it is
On the
reactive to his
dance
attacks.
floor, everyone's a star.
Simple enough. Full feet.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
That's probably very well.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Doesn't that sound spotlight result in? Ah.
That's square! Come on, show me your moves!
Oh. How big are these? These guys. You snap twist. Alright, that didn't do any damage, did it? Oh, now it does. Don't have it this time.
Dancers!
Ensemble, assemble.
Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now!
The baby might fever.
The fever's taken hold! Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green? Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Okay. Draw Entourage. Oh. I see.
What are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
What that do? It's just damage.
Back to it, dancers!
Eight feet. Okay.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Show us some electrifying moves! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
2, 3, 4. Celebrate good times. Come on. Fair and firm.
Bask in the spotlight and
Two stunts of grandbaby. That's less than ideal. It's not the thing to do as a
dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The Knights reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on Dancing Green! Like there's no tomorrow!
so it's going. So what is this?
Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep? Come on, show me your moves! to get down?
Alright. Let's try
The
it.
Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Do the hustle. It seems pretty obvious.
Keep up with the rhythm?
Let's naturally iterate on it.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Extract and iterate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops of these things. On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Can't wait to see how much more complicated this gets. Let's go on the front.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Sure, it's going to be to go where these lights end up, so this time is going to be a whole lot chiller. That's going to be a big header. It's going to be all the mitigation.
Come on, show me your moves!
That's getting a whole lot faster than Sandwich. Of course, that twist. I love this music.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now! The fever's taken hold! Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green? Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Let's dance.
With style!
Oh. I actually did it those.
Groovy moves! The crowd's loving it!
So why does that perfect groove? Thanks for helping out.
Back to it, dancers!
Damage shots increase. Oh. Avoid the center lane is safe. Beats, there's going to be quarter beats in this too. It's going to be like a spread or a stack, something probably.
Show us some electrifying moves!
This. I guess it's a buff you get for dodging all of the frog's barrage.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Oh, man.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around?
Middle.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Ooh, that just kills you. I'm glad those both hit me, and one of them didn't get her.
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The Knights reach the fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green! Dance like there's no tomorrow!
And what? One, two, swap, and swap, and swap, and stay, and swap, and swap.
Let's finish with style!
Okay.
Not bad, but I reckon you got more in you. Come on, show me your moves! We're just getting started! Keep grooving, baby!
Or wrist.
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Boost. And twist. Here's the frog challenge. One, two, three, four, twist.
Show us some electrifying moves!
One, two. Hey, not bad.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
how to capture that look.
It's all over. Until next time.
I think that's like Keyslever? Let's see, Keyslever's pants maybe? I'm not ruling on any loot right now. I'll roll on loot later. Well fought, Marquis. With this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with in the Cruiserweight division. Art at War. Honeybee's Arena, but square. Yana's ready to introduce your next opponent. Alright then, let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. And here is your next opponent. Next opponent. Fire who lives and breathes art. She uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. Interesting theme. What comes to the arcade, and she's a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti incision is either by her or by those imitating her style. Ah. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality in the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, that means expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. You can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. Cruiserweight M2, now accessible. Sugar Riot. Hopefully I've set the noise gate up, so come through. neglected to mention that the audience will be watching the match remotely. Sugar personally designed their avatars, so try to steal a glance when you can. Yeah, so they're just taking the cardboard cutouts from Honeybee. They'll not be all bee themed this time, I imagine. Well, anyway, let's think about glams. So, metallic purple dye, for sure. Okay. General purpose metallic purple dye. I have two. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. Following your triumph over dancing, Green, now prepare to engage your next opponent, Sugar Riot. Rebellious artist utilizes soul of a pudding. She manifests her imaginings with an augmented palette, devastating her foes with a beautiful brutality. One can only wonder in the art of war, will the unstoppable upstart be able to keep up with this visionary? Rebel Ring. What are we going to do for a bloody Gundam? Looks like he used the Phoenix Riser suit. Die white, maybe, if it dies. I don't know if it dies. A button that turns off. So these extra hot bars I don't need in combat. Reset up for callouts. Macros. Just turn them off now. Never mind. Worry about it later.
is her studio and reality Atlantis. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
Platoon. Audit log. Sugar Riot.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flavors!
So good.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Live. Those are gonna move, yep. Okay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flavors!
So good.
She seems to not use. There's maximize.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Actually, they can fly straight ahead. Sides will probably be facing different ways. Okay, well. Okay. Ow. She makes herself.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flavors!
So good.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Okay. She paints herself into a hole. Oh, I see. It was targeting her. That's gonna be nasty and so good.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Yes. Okay.
Goodness, the rain has become desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Sabotages. Just follow cactus. Uh-oh.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Not fine. Just touch that. There's gotta be like persistent puddles or something. Returns the switch.
What's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing,
Definitely stuff. Blind bombs and straight arrows.
what do you think of this?
Makes yourself a target. Oh, makes a target.
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
Nice. Just happen to be all of her. X, okay. So that was
What do you say to a refreshing whisk?
Crystal clear river! How charming!
Okay. We'll go get the water. Surely. Taste the fire. Do be water. And don't stick those together.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Because I can't, like, do center.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Raging. revenue.
And the water's muddy. How frightening.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
Land.
A massive raging storm. I hope you brought your parasol.
Okay, it's not as big as I thought it was, but it's moving. Okay, let's go back that way.
The challenger's down. Is this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
When you can't decide on one thing, what do you think of this?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Effortlessly dodged.
Yeah, I can see this being tedious in some ways. 4, 5, 6. Maybe that's 6 times the first time I just miscounted. I thought it was 5 and 6. That's actually probably going. And I 70 this time.
What power? Looks like someone is
Something
holding
like
back.
that. That was neat. Challenging. I imagine the salvage might be more simple, actually. But still harder. Mechanically more. Well, we'll see.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
I like her audience. I wonder if they changed during the fight, and I didn't notice. They probably did.
It's all over. Until next time.
Get loot later. Well done, Marquis. I knew you could do it. Next match will be against the Cruiserweight champion himself, but seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar White about psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. We're in the Unis terminal, so I'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. What's this about, baby? Are we having a party here? If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Lee to say you haven't manifested a disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. One more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadian. Talk about a downer, baby. It's all very sudden. I struggle to accept it. For both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. Those glasses exist. That's a black and metallic pink Vanguard set. I could see that being pretty easy to recreate. And some Green's outfit. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This isn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. Maintain the persona of a party animal. I've had to spend night after night out in the town. When I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's utterly exhausting. Soul crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans. But this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I could learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. I think that was actually a burden on your shoulders. Ring has been my precious studio. It saddens to think that I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets I started applying my craft, and this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio, and its walls my canvas. You'd be told seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. Relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, I'd rather not die, of course. It's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. I think they might get suspicious when, all of a sudden, 4 people retire. Or hitting the big time, as it were. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like Honey. Root Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadian is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most. It's a matter of life and death. It's real this time. Twisted weapons. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Now you're gonna give me the teaser for the 4th match now. I want to go back to Old Stand Pier. There may have been some other stuff that I didn't see. Wasn't in the Universal Gear set. Kramer's kits. What? I have shading spectacles. Oh, I have actual shading spectacles, not. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Just enough. So much Paris kits. The giant now? Okay. What's that mount? Give me the snurch. What's this mount? Oh, it's a task. Okay. Okay. Gotta say, I'm not impressed. Oh well. I mean, it's fine. It's not very impressive. What are the minions? Isn't this real chaser? I mean, yeah, that's what I expected, I guess. New society quests aren't in yet. No, they're coming later. Yeah. Okay, well that's something I can get out of the glamour dresser then. Which is nice. Massive freedom space. And you will be relieved to hear the dancing green and sugar riot plan retire. Come on, let's share the good news. And the betrayal. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Look at this. Over all the feral souls you've got. It's unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the brute bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several don't once besides. The madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. It's a violation of the rules. He'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. Okay, so the fourth match is going to be a rematch against Brute Bomber as some chimeric monstrosity. Hey, unstoppable upstart, if you're watching this, come and fight me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're gonna fight again. This time I'm gonna destroy you, you hear me? I'm gonna destroy you. Idiots of listening to us, he goes and does this. I guess he must have gotten a blaze of glory. General public is unaware, but the doping tonic that Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop that uses part of his ring persona. That's why his matches can continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly, turning into an abomination, as Master Medium said, and in the worst case, it will kill you. This is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychonecrosis. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. I'm sorry, but I couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease, and naturally the Brute Bomber chose to believe him. That's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about the use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything's according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the Brute Bomber to do so. The Brute Bomber is already exhibiting signs of psychonecrosis. Kill him. I know, I'm trying to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead, but even should you ignore his challenge, the Brute Bomber will inject himself with the assembled feral souls and come for you. You buy me dinner first? Besides, you still intend to become Grand Champion and release all the souls in the Arcadian repository. I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare as best you can, and then meet me at the Arcadian. I'll have a chauffeur take us up to the venue. Sure, we're gonna fight Howling Wolf first, right? I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to the Brute Bomber. The least I can do is be there. They did want me to go to the Arcadian doors, right? To waste no time, Mark, which the broadcast may have been staged, but the Brute Bomber's desire for revenge is most definitely real. There's no telling what foolishness he might commit while we keep him waiting. You're ready to depart? Then pray let the chauffeur know as much. So Marquis, have awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via air mode to the location of your match, the 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready. The broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured the device for manifesting your allies is as well, so don't worry and we shall depart. Oh, so this is the third match, not... Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, and now we get this as a mount. That's gotta be the reward for this set. The Cruiserweight. Brute, stop this madness at once. You'll place your life in danger. Danger? Who do you think you're talking to? The vile he, the most heinous and despised fighter in the history of the Arcadian. I throw nothing and spit on rules. I do whatever the hell I need to win. Wait! As God done it, he's injected himself with several feral souls and transformed into a terrible chimerical fiend. Ew. He's no longer the brute bomber, the brute abominator. Yeah, people were saying that handkerchief, I guess, on the wrist of that thing. And I correctly deduced that it was the brute bomber. Yeah, no, we can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. But I can fight too. Likewise. Yet you, who use feral souls for training, are already too dangerously close, girly pop. Alright, I'm carrying you to knock some sense into the fool. M3, now accessible. You're an ugly son of a bitch. I'm kind of annoyed that I deleted my brute bomber. I'll have to recreate it again. Still got the piece, and I don't even think I had anything and it died. It was just all the normal colors of the sky rat saw. U-Trip's arena, but slightly different. Like the scaffolding from Brute Bomber's arena, but in Electrip style instead of Nier style. Son of tea. Not gonna make more either. That's sad. President's script has culminated in a grudge match between you and the brutal bomber, who's recklessly injecting us into multiple brittle souls. Now, an abomination, the only way to save the reviled is to stop him forcefully through battle. For his sake, this is a fight you cannot afford to lose. Here we go.
Vengeance, the despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator!
Just vengeance. Brute Abominator.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Standing on blood.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. The challenger's down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Oh dear! Fiendish Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh god.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Stab. Okay, so it's swing. Yeah, it's like a Santa Claus thing.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with its chimerical foe?
Let's go.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh dear! Fiendish Flora has sprouted from the scattered seeds!
to like take all those out. Get the salvage mine for sure. Very swamp.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Here. So this one is going to be out. Let's jump. Okay, so it's probably going to be like a far near jump Neo barbarian special. That's a long quest time. Oh!
Boy, such as rival flying! What fearsome strength!
I think I had the right idea, it just wasn't far enough. Huh.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My God. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
That's what it's going to be.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by. Oh dear! The Restorer have sprouted from the scattered seas!
Nothing but does works. That's rubble. Absurd horrible heroes died. Okay. So core swamp. Huh. Petrifies the freeze too.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My God. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! The Restorer have sprouted from the scattered
safe
seas!
zones for that is. So they have to separate it. You have to be looking at them.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
think this is right.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fierce restraint! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Budget is out from where?
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Power power. Power blow. Okay. Range of the buttons. Explosion. That's not bad.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? The rooftop is caved in!
Oh.
Such devastation! We'll send cameras in there at once! The destruction appears to have started a fire!
Starting at 2 is starting at this one has been
Alan, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
oh boy. Okay, so core swap, do be looking at? No, don't be looking at. This one I was looking at the first two walls. I'm not looking at this one. I dodged it the first time.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I still think somehow this is going to be like the fourth inside edge.
My God. He's used his devil powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by. Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seas!
Oh.
Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! The Challenger's down! Is this the end? To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Thievish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Time.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Slightly off. There.
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! He's bounding from wall to wall!
Messages get focus on this. This is so wild. There's some stages though. Thing is about gaze attack, this is do look at it.
We'll send cameras in there at once. destruction appears to have started a fire. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Oops. Oh, hide behind the bottom. That's it. Okay, that seems obvious now.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on!
Some wild things this year. The weird censoring in that song is just a stylistic choice. I've lost so many of these floors divided into squares. I also wonder if maybe this fight will just be like this phase maybe, or if this will be like this fight will have phases or something. And so it seems a little obvious. Why else would they give you ads?
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
I cannot imagine how this is going to be in Savage. Because that seems like it should be the fourth floor fight.
is decided! Victory goes to the
So
challenger!
what's the fourth floor fight going to be like then? Bloody hells.
It's all over. Until next time.
Crazy. It's no good. We're too late. All those fair souls took their toll. The president had the broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. He's furious that you divulged the information on psychonecrosis. I'll do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. Never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Worry not. I will join you soon. You don't mean... Right, so I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now. I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I choose to accept mine. You come from beyond the barrier, Marquis. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. Me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence devoid of tension and excitement. Jobs arranged for me were tedious. There was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadian. Being my fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend. The price for that is to die from psychonecrosis. I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. Accept death so readily. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, Marcus, it's just all so frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The president's wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. So, matches at the Arcadian will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your Cruiserweight title fight. Hey, I wonder where Nayuni's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. After this happened, I can't help but feel worried. See if I can locate Nayuni via air terminal. The president to kidnap her? said Everkeep. Never got off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Marcus, but could you help me find a signal from a terminal that suggests she's somewhere in East Yasalani? Oh wow, I'm actually out there. That's around where I first met Sven. There's the signal lane. He should be in this area. Naomi, you me so worried. What are you doing here? I'm sorry. U-Trip contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet. She hasn't come. Forgive me, Naomi. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. Don't try and come at me again. U-Trip, please don't do this. It's too late. There's no going back. We won't back down. Leave it alone. Sorry, I thought it strange you try and take another's life to save your own. The truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. Not only him, every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. Even said they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, what Sara is no different. He chose to remain at the Arcadian rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. My friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. And you warned me that this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Naomi. Sorry, Naomi. No need to fight. I think we can save everyone. A treatment for psychonecrosis. It doesn't require Marquis's soul. I believe I found it. What? I scoured all the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to access the military's research logs, and there I came across something called the regeneration factor. Generation factor? What is it? When it's ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? Regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery is part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. That was centuries ago. Does the stimulant even still exist? Centuries ago on your fragment. Well, on the Alexandrian fragment. But here, as a matter of fact, it's clearly indicated in a report that its formula has been determined. Is it tacos? Problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Utro. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Utro? She's only fainted, thank goodness. We best take her home so she can rest. Utro's resting upstairs. Her second crisis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until they can treat her. You worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. I'm sorry, Nate, but I can just stand there and let you trip hard markless. I've stopped her myself, you know. I have. Twice. That's true. Even that Utrip had become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't need to intervene. You seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadian will continue. Being the case, you shall also continue trying to convince Fires to retire. First being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. You have to save them for Utrip's sake, not least of all. How can we convince him he's determined to fight until he dies? It so happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from the competition. So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadian. Exactly. With the people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. Once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. How will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Needham in a while. The Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. Well, that's Cunny for help. She has to broadcast her own, watched by countless viewers. Easy to ensnare the wolf. I'll contact Honey right now. And she's on board. We're gonna lie wait at Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. I'll sit here and look after you, Trip. Best of luck to you. Still like reeling that fight. What's this top? This could work. Endless summer. Oh, I've seen that like billion times. I can never remember. Yeah, endless summer top dried metallic. Dyed metallic purple. I do. Should write that down. Not that way. He's raring to go. Just give the word and we'll set our ski in motion. Ah, there you are. Performers are in place. It's time to steal the audience. Begin our broadcast. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honey Bee Lovely, with a special edition. They prepare very distinguished guests, the fierce black cat and the unstoppable upstart, Marcus. Thank goodness today I have a surprise for Marcus's next opponent, the valiant Hello Blade. He can wear hats? Huh? What's this about now? Marcus wants to say something to you. Loser of our match has to retire. Taking me aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. Spring Wolf afraid of losing. You're naive if you think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion if you ask me. I bet he's really just afraid to lose. Nah, he clearly has no confidence. Your champions act like one, except the bloody challenge. But this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're to me, that I wager my purpose in life is only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Helping those in need. You're a kind-hearted soul, but you can't help everyone, and sometimes people don't want help even when you offer it to them. In any case, if that's what gets your life mean, then that is what you must give up should you lose. You agree? Then we have a wager. I'll become a Dark Knight. Hear that, dear viewers? For their hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. Well, we've managed to pull it off, and it was in no small part thanks to the nearby customers. You were too well. They were plants. That's hilarious. Oh, yes, you did extremely well. Thank y'all so much for your help. That's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you, for everyone's sake and Brute's memory. See to it that you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Alright, all that's left is to win. Let's head to the green room. At some point, my retainers finish their missions. I should send those back out. And Jack. And hit Marquis Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. Ooh. That looks like an interesting arena. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time. Alright, let's take a closer look at your opponent. Alone with the Arcadian, the Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter and had, of course, unparalleled skill with the blade, where it ultimately reached the president who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowds with his fantastical ring and a blade of pulsating light. But no, I got stuck there. And that explains the name of the set. It's the gear set for Cruiserweight is the babyface, so babyface champion. With the soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf is able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You need to stay on your toes at all times. Now, march into the wolf's den, Marcos, and show him that you're no mere prey. M full, now accessible. Dark Horse champion, babyface champion. Alright. You have climbed the ranks of the Cruiserweight tier to reach the title match, and the stakes could not be higher. With that which gives your lives purpose on the line, the match between the unenhanced warrior and the Howling Blade has all of Alexandria on the edge of their seats. It's time to see once and for all who will come out on top, the lone wolf or the undefeated upstart. Interesting tier this has been. I do recall them saying that they wanted to get away from solving debuffs, at it looks like they've done that. It's the only debuff that has been in these fights. Has been the one in Dancing Green. Even that one was done a little differently than just wait for debuff to expire. Oh boy. I should probably save that materia because... well, I'm not going to pentamount it, but still, I should make the new sense. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. I was right to stock up on sands. Octahedrite? No. Okay, so that's a new gathering thing. That is not, so... oh, that must have been not scripts. Tombstones, surely. Yes, well. The only thing I was paying attention to when I looked at the exchange earlier was the stuff for the pots. And I didn't get a look at it here. No matter.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Howling Blaze.
Let's begin, shall we?
That's not the voice I expected.
And the sound of the people in his own land.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one.
I do like toying with my prey.
Back in
Can you fend off a
Sadly, that is all the heroes got. I'm not feeling well there yet.
Flying true!
Move with the music for a bit there. A little pitch like that, no one is saying anything. Let's see. Champion Blades. No, Pure White. I might just be doing a couple variations of 5 vein parts. That's pretty sure Sweet Riot, or whatever her name was. It was the vein part anyway, so that's the one that has the headphones. Which obviously I can't use a tank. Sometimes you think of something there, I can't finish it.
Let's begin, shall we?
Grab the challenge to defeat the wolf in his own lair.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Yeah. Sword aim forward. Is that line? Sword aims up. Is it?
Oh no! I couldn't avoid that one.
A stylish
Reservation, well done.
Surface connection.
I do
Sounds
like
certainly sounds
toying with my prey.
anime. Excellent description. Now that I've seen this history.
Fend off a pack of wolves.
All lines. So that's probably gonna go inside
Fly true.
it. Like all things
The
except
earth
for-
is mine to command.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Oh. Stone. It's gonna be like separated there inside it. Those hits hit really hard.
Bear my fighting wings. Still you stand. How delightful.
Arena's tenure. Ooh, not kidding. That's also close.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Ow.
This put the Colossus to the sword. Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine. Pack of wolves.
see if they can stay standing.
This is the end. Yeah, it's not like an instant killing weapon. Where is that reinforcement?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Which one does he jump to?
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
These are gonna go much faster. Savage, actually.
A stylish evasion, well done.
I was not looking at one of them this time, so this just picks one at random to go to. Maybe it's Savage. I will have a tell.
I do like toying with my prey. Send off a pack of wolves. Line true!
Thanks to the damage. Let's
Yours
just...
is mine to command.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
That's why. Now, curious.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yeah, wasn't the way for something change those? Don't remember exactly what. Everyone in that just dropped.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Like, I don't think I've heard backward Cosmos
I wonder if you can keep up.
the wings. Because that is great. Stick audio tone.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them. A stylish evasion, well done.
do like toying with my prey. Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Flying true! The earth is mine to command!
Let's start with all that. This white mage was asked to do.
We've scarcely begun.
Just got super shit off this time. Happens in Empire.
Bear my biting wings! How delightful!
That's
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? It's but the colossus for the soul.
somehow.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine!
I think I just need to be on the other side.
Pack of wolves!
Home. Stay home.
this!
The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah, I really think it is.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
There.
It's huge. It's just a pack of him. A stylish evasion. Well done.
Toying with my prey. Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? True. The earth is mine to command.
First,
The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad, not bad. But we'd scarcely begun.
these guys. We've been at this savages. Let's see. That action.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful!
I guess I could just wait for him to save himself.
Mission complete.
He's put the Colossus to the sword. Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Let's pay attention this time. There's that again.
Pack of wolves!
Still standing.
Try this!
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
The answer is no.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
That's what I say. Okay, right. That replies on that. Alright, that's probably the case. Before that'll come. Hex switched. Looks like we might have seen it at this point. Never managed. Rampart, go! Slightly punished. Hey, we did it. This is the 8 bonus.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Cruiserweight tier complete.
It's all over. Until next time.
Definitely interested in ruby glasses. Okay, well. Didn't get them, so never mind. Okay, well. I can see why no one was saying anything, because people are probably trying to find those glasses. I wonder how rare that is. Seeing it in the first clear might not bode well. You did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that? You were simply too strong for me. I gave my word and I intend to keep it. I'll retire from fighting. With this, I've escaped imminent death. I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. Avenge the brute bomber together. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment. As good as killed my friend. I ought to despise him, I know. As I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool, you can't tell me the brute bomber went willingly to his death. There's people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. This time Uterus has been fighting alone to try and save you. What? She finished with the words soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. Searched and searched, but I could find no trace for her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Marquis. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear. Using your debt to the president is an excuse to not face the bare truth. In doing so, you've lost the sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Utrip went after Marquis for his soul. She thought it was the only way she could be with you. You could see no life outside the Arcadian. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you, like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I will help you to stop him. Heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, I'm simply a Ritzara. Let's continue talking at my gym. You trip an A in here there, and I'll be happy to see you. Understood. One matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. Sprint is just forever now. No excuse to not use it. Like all the time. That's ever been where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. I'd be glad to. He's been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. So you must be upstairs with the U-Trope. I'll go see how they are. May I come too? Of course, you and U-Trope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. Keep these. Situation. A&E and U-Trip are gone. A&E wouldn't take U-Trip outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. The president's probably kidnapped them. Oh. Let's meet them. And the betrayal. Marquis, the unenhanced warrior, for contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. The voice is the president. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so as a safeguard against further deviations, I have taken U-Trip and the unit into my care. After some coaxing, Liam divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? 2 simple things. Marcus must continue fighting at the Arcadian. He must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. To become Grand Champion, Marquis, our sole repository, will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. The president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move in U-Trip and A-Uni will come to harm. Seems you have no choice but to place our hopes in Marcus. I won't let you down. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. The President would stoop so low as to abduct U-Trip, convalescing as she is, and A-Uni, a helpless child. We must do all in our power to get them back. And we must stop him once and for all. Deep down I know that's also what Hector would have wanted. Sorry, I'll be fine as long as we do the President says no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. While you train to hone your skills, rest to recover your strength, see to it that you're ready for your next fight. It's really sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come find me when it's time for the heavyweight matches to begin. Spells for something. Oh boy. What fights? Amazing. I can't wait to see the savages next week. I think that's where I'm going to call it for now. It's semi-impromptu and very early. I haven't slept, so I'm going to go get some rest. So until next time, everybody. Nope, not that one. Haha.